It's just so soft, this sand. I'm glad I've decided not to continue. Too soft. I had no gear almost, and just water or sleeping bag in a tent. And a little bit of food, yeah. How's that for a fawny devil? That's Uluru at sunset. Mighty splendid. Okay, it's Saturday the 20th of July, 9 o'clock in the morning. Quite cold again, very cold actually. And I'm heading towards William Creek, or Coward Springs, on the Untitled Trail. Hot out here at 38 degrees. Till the filming has to be done. The scenery's that good, it just has to be done. You never know when you'll be back here again. It may never be. It's a bit of rough road in sections, this four-wheel drive truck. But the scenery's nice and you just go slow. Lake here, right on the side of it. Won't be on it again. Maybe ever. I think that's it for a day. Trying to find a camp spot. It's a long road into the wind today. See the emus. Well, I've left Quilpie and I'm heading for Windara. I've got food supplies again and lots of water. Get a lot of these in Australia, they're called grids. Stop the cattle from going from one place to another. Now this is what I like to see. These rocky escarpments and that. The outback, they just look so, I don't know, magnificent, majestic. I don't know what the word is, but anyway. And then you got kangaroos just there hopping past. Yeah. Gotta go slow though. I've got 12 eggs in the front panniers. Well, the roads out here definitely go for very long distance into the horizon. If it was any wetter, then yeah, it would be. It's a little bit soft in places, but it's not too bad. As the police officer said, 24 hours after the rain stops out here, generally the roads are okay again. Legendary Lake Air, South Australia, where the land speed record was set a long time ago on this lake. This lake only fills about once every 20 years. It's very windy here today. Morning, I thought I'd just show you a few things this morning. Now, how do I protect my equipment? These days I'm running a Surface Pro 3. Solid state drive, 256 gig, i7, 4 cores. So, ultimately, I want it waterproofed, so a little waterproof casing cover just in case. Never it rains out here anyway, but just in case it ever rains. Then I have a laptop bag, which I've filled with foam on that side and down the bottom and there. And ultimately I've also filled it with foam all down the sides, sort of thing, which I also use to put a lot of my cabling, which I charge the laptop or the tablet, whatever you want to call it. Then placing tablet, I also have my hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, just for my backups. So I place this in my laptop bag. I have super down pants, which I use when it gets cold because they're lightweight and easy. I also put them in here to fill up the space. I'm very protective of my laptop because I depend on it. That's a laptop case, Max Gear. It's meant to be a waterproof thing. It's pretty good. You can see there's not much room in my tent. Everything has to have its little place. This is where I put the panniers and all my stuff, my solar panels over on the other side, all electronic equipment, and then all my other gear along with food and yeah, along there. A Caribou waterproof dry bag, which I also line with garbage bags just to protect it, sort of thing, a bit more. They do rip a bit, but it still helps protect it. Get my sleeping bag. Don't wrap it up, I'll just put it in here because it does take a while doing the pack up. Packing up for me it's a chore, but it has to be done. Then my laptop, ultimately in here, and then I fill up the spaces. Okay, so the laptop fits in there like that. That's pretty good. Then I have a super down jacket, which also is lightweight and good for keeping you warm. It does get cold at times, not so much out here, but anyway, different places to travel. And I also put this in here for another added layer of protection. I have a Diamondback Headlamp, which is USB charged, so you charge it with USB. The thing, you plug a USB in there and it charges, which is pretty good. It's a little bit temperamental, I think. Put that up. And on dry bags they don't have zippers. Zippers leak. Well, they have zippers on the outside, but not on the actual compartment. And that's that bag. Then I also have 3 6-wipes that I've got some alloy bits from Bunnings, drilled a few little holes to attach them all together, screwed these bits back on and put some elastic stuff on like that, which then ultimately goes on top, and that's one bag packed. But it's pretty protected. Front panniers, all my waterproofs and all my maintenance and tie tubes, repair kit and all that. That's one of these, which is packed very heavy actually, that one. For my fly I have a separate plastic bag because often your fly's wet. Out here it's not so wet, or never wet almost because there's no moisture, but I just have a separate bag for the fly, seems easier for me. And then I also have a ground sheet that I got from Aussie Disposals, just a plastic ground sheet, because you get a lot of these spikes around here. In this ground there's lots, see? Lots of spikes, and they're sharp as. They'll go straight through your tent. Anyway, I have 2 of them. One that I place on the ground for my water bags so they don't get punctured, and underneath my tent just for waterproofness and to protect it from the spikes.